Hello my YouTube family, Disciple here from New Game and bringing you guys a return of a series I had previously started quite a while back. This is going to be another PvP breakdown. Now there are several ways I'll do these. I can do these, but I'll go over those more later. But pretty much what this is I'll play the match as it happened, or a fight or an invasion, whatever you want to call it. I'll play it as it happened, and then I'll go back through after I play everything and try to break down every mistake that me and my opponent make. So hopefully you guys, when you watch this the first time, you'll be paying attention and wary of the mistakes that either me or my opponent will make. And later on, when I ask questions or go over them, again, several styles that I can give, you guys will know the mistakes. And the purpose of this is not only entertainment and to show you guys what mistakes me and my opponent makes, so hopefully you can improve. But well, those are the really only reasons. Well, I was going to say not only one, but then the other, but I ended up saying both. So, again, to entertain you guys, most of the times these are pretty good matches, pretty close matches, or pretty intense or well-fought matches. This one is just, I believe, well-fought. And there are several things that I can point out to help you guys, hopefully, not make the same mistakes. Sometimes these help me, even. Alright, so the other Phantom had been vanquished by this Phantom right here. So then me and him begin our fight. So again, hopefully you guys are being wary, paying attention. I guess you could come back and watch this part if you needed to. But after this, I'm going to go right into the breakdown after this match concludes. So again, at the beginning, I'm not going to break down anything or talk about any mistakes. I'm just going to let the invasion happen, let it play, and then you guys will hopefully pay attention. So hopefully I won't distract you too much with the commentary, and you guys will enjoy this fight as is right now. This is the first time I believe I fought this Phantom. I had no previous fights against him, and the host, I think he was just hosting PvP, that's what he wanted to do. Hear him using his dried finger in the background, trying to get more Phantoms to come as well. So I guess he's just getting the souls, enjoying that. I'm using my Mighty Main build again, and it's just slightly modified now that I have a heavy crossbow, which I can manage, and it does just slightly more damage, not too much. So it's just a really slight modification to that build. It is still the same character. And I also like to point out that Mighty Maiden is the same build as Axemonger. It's just, different setup and stuff like that. So I just call it a different build. I don't know if really that matters or anything. But that's what I went with. Now another Phantom is actually invaded as well. But that won't play any part in this fight. At least not at this point. This guy kind of seems like his pyromancies. I'm trying not to really break down the fight too much. So how have your guys' day been? I'm joking, of course. But this is another series I have, and I have several series going on, several series that I've started, several that I'm not, well, that I've kind of discontinued as well. But I encourage you guys, if you enjoy this stuff, enjoy my commentary, that you would check out another one of my series. Currently I'm doing several. I'm going to be, I'm going to be continuing a Silent Hill Let's Play, and also some Smite. I'm going to do a lot of that. I've been enjoying the game a lot. Alright, so this fight is concluded. Sorry for getting off topic there, but I just had to find something else to talk about for a while, and we're about to go right into the breakdown. So maybe you guys need to pause or go back and watch a few, because after this, it's going to be just me talking about the mistakes that me and my opponent make. Let me go ahead and minimize this so I can see some of this. Alright, so I was just explaining why you hear the clicking. Alright, so right off the bat, there's just going to be a few things I'm going to point out. While I'm watching these two fighting, I can get several, I can observe several things about their fighting styles. Where I pause the video first there, you notice that he has a halberd at first. So just be wary of that. Take advantage of the opportunities that I was given. So at first he had a halberd, though. Coming up here, you're going to see in a second, right about now, you notice he switched to some type of thrusting sword. I believe it is an S stock. I did check, so I'm almost fairly certain that's an S stock he's using. So he switched off his halberd. There's another thing I want to point out coming up here, but this isn't just a breakdown. These are just things that I could have observed. This guy's kind of turtling a little bit right here, attacking from behind his shield, so that's something I might have to deal with. Kind of annoying, but again, something I may have to deal with altogether. So I was prepared for that as well. Paying very close attention to this fight while it happened, and of course while I'm breaking it down as well. It's a very good opportunity to observe both fighting styles. of either Phantom. And right here, you notice he has a Pyromancy Flame also in his offhand. Excuse me, that's my phone. But he has a Pyromancy in his offhand as well, so that's something I could take advantage of and take note of. Excuse me. And he uses it quite a lot, and that's something I believe I mentioned earlier. But Great Combustion is definitely one of the Pyromancies he has. Excuse me. As he finishes off the other Phantom there. So definitely be wary of that Great Combustion. I know he has a thrusting sword in one hand and a halberd if you were to switch to it, and is in the right hand, but off, not equipped. Right here, I just want to point this out again. This isn't the beginning of the breakdown yet. I knew he was in a turtle, so I roll right in and then do the rolling R1 to do a bit of damage to his stamina, and a tiny bit of damage to him. It mostly won't be significant if you just do 12, but you never know, that could be enough to finish someone later on. So it may make a difference, and I just wanted to point that out. Alright, so I'll go ahead and try to cast the Mid Force. No hits, nothing like that, so no mistakes on either person's part. Maybe unnecessary for me to cast those. Good on my opponent on dodging them, so that's all I really have to mention about that. And again, he's doing quite a nice bit of dodging, as getting away from my Grant's attacks. Excuse me. Alright, so the fight's just continuing on here. Not much happening. Not much. Go for the regular rolling R1, not two-handed. Miss it. And then my first mistake is coming up right here. And this is the first style I have of these, so I'll pretty much just leave you guys 4 choices and you guys will pick, and then I'll give you the answer right after. So this is again the first style of breakdown. If you like this style, make sure to tell me, and I have others coming up I'll suggest to you. So was it A, leaving my back open, B, attacking to my opponent's block, C, not paying attention, or D, switching to my crossbow? What do you guys think? Choose your answer now. I'm going to give you the answer here in a second. Alright, so hopefully you guys chose C, not paying attention. I tried to roll in, and I didn't notice that he had switched to his Pyromancy Flame, and I took some nice damage. My opponent's next mistake was my opponent's first mistake, pardon me, spamming Great Combustion. So this is the first mistake he missed. This could have been easily a mistake on my part, but luckily I rolled out of the area of effect of his Great Combustion, and I was able to get a nice roll, two-handed rolling R1 into him for about 470, 471. Yep, there we go. So that again was my opponent's first mistake and my first mistake just made right there. Alright, now this is not a mistake, but this is something I wanted to point out that easily could have been a mistake. I did notice that my opponent had queued up another fireball. I switched my crossbow, but I switched back, and I didn't have enough time to shoot him. Though it seemed like he rolled almost a complete second after my arrow hit him, but he didn't take any damage, so he got away with it. My opponent's next mistake was, and I'm going to give you the answer right away, or no, I'm going to give you this answer at the end of the video. So this is another style I could do. I could ask you guys the questions and give you all the answers at the end, even though you guys would see it'd be pretty obvious. I'm not really sure about that method, but it's another one I could do. So yeah, there's the style where I ask you and then give you the answer right away after I give you answer choices. There's a style where I can just give you the answer right off the bat and tell you guys right away. And then there's a style again right here again that I kind of prefer, where I give you guys choices and then I give you the answer afterwards. Alright, so my opponent's next mistake was A, blocking instead of rolling, B, leaving himself open, C, switching to his Pyromancy Flame, or D, attempting to flask. Now this one should be pretty easy. I'm not sure how much you guys paid attention, but I guess we'll find out here in a second. Alright, so drum roll, joking. A, blocking instead of rolling. I'm not quite sure what the logic or what happened behind that, but either I got an apparent dead angle on him, even though I attacked almost right into him, or his guard broke, or he put his shield down for a second. So he goes for another great Chaos Great Fireball, but misses, and I almost got a hit with my crossbow. I'd like to point that out, but not quite, so not a mistake on either of our parts. We both played that pretty well, and we both avoided taking any type of damage. Alright, the next one's coming up here soon, but I'm just going to let the rest of this play. And here comes the next one. My opponent's next mistake was, and again I'm going to give you guys answer choices. So here they are. A, rolling into my attack. B, attempting to cast a Pyromancy. C, parry fishing. Or D, leaving himself open for a punish BS. Now what do you guys think? Make your choice, and I will give you the answer here shortly. Only 4 choices, so it shouldn't be too hard to pick. And if you guys paid attention, you should already know right off the bat if you're good PvPers. If not, then I'll hopefully improve you a little bit. Alright, A, attempted to cast a Pyromancy. Now, I noticed this right off the bat, and I almost got hit by it, but due to my sticking in there and just, you know, not moving away, I was able to get a nice hit on him for a good bit of damage to my crossbow. My opponent's final mistake was A, killing himself. Of course, he did die, but that's not it. B, attempting to cast a pyromancy. C, attempting a parry. Or D, spamming his R1 attack. What is it? Make your choice, guys. C, attempting a parry. He was a bit too late on the parry. Didn't get a partial or anything. He got hit right away, and he died. Now I'll go ahead, and I don't want to leave you guys hanging. I want to show you guys what happened after. So here's just a bit of bonus footage for you guys. I don't really feel the need to commentate it, but it does. A large amount of lag is factored in, and a nasty lag BS occurs. But that's it for the commentary here today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this PvP breakdown, and hopefully you guys leave feedback on which type you liked most, and hopefully you guys will support the video if you did and happen to enjoy it. That is it from here. That is it here from New Disciple. Love you guys. Y'all stay. God bless. Don't forget the comments and your support.